Hey, what's up, YouTube? Never mind the mess in my room. I'm in the process of remodeling the basement, so I have to use the room for storage. And as you can see, I have a lot of crap. Anyway, reason why I'm making the video because I recently bought a few radios on Craigslist, vintage radios, and here they are. 3 radios. And there's a portable solid state radio. And it's called, what is it? Longines Symphonette. Let me zoom in there. De-Luxe multi-zone. You can see. And they all in working condition. They all work very well. With the exception of the big radio, which I'll explain in a little bit. And this one has 2 shortwave bands, 2 VHF bands, police bands, AM, FM, and weather band. And I paid $30 for this one. Actually, I paid $170 for the whole thing, for all 3 radios. I really wasn't gonna buy this one, but they made a deal for me. So I wound up paying $170 for all 3 of them, including the speaker for the SX25 from Hallicrafters. And because originally I really wanted to buy this one, the S38, the S38B from Hallicrafters, and of course the Longines solid state radio. So, and he didn't want to take this back home because he basically he didn't want to carry up the stairs. This thing weighs about 50 pounds. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. It's not that bad. It's not beat up. The speaker is pretty much beat up. It does work though, but it's all beat up. It's a lot of pitting. It's rusty. The top is dented. It's missing the back plate. And the SX25 though, the only issue we have is the band spread. I think it's the belt that's not intact because it doesn't even move. So, and the S meter, I was told, is kind of sticky, you know. So I don't know much about that, but other than that, it does work. The power's up. I listen to most of the bands fine. This goes up to, I believe, it goes from AM band all the way up to 42 megahertz, I believe. So, I basically the last upper band, I think, is from, well, 15 to 42, I think it is. I'm not sure. And I don't get anything on that, right? But everything else, you know, I pick up, and basically with a 10 feet of wire as an antenna. That's how I tried it out. It works pretty. It works. Actually, it works. It's not that bad. However, this thing is built like a tank. If you open it up, let's see. Basically, he said he replaced some of the capacitors and brand new tools. He said basically he almost, pretty much rebuilt this one. Wow. And this thing, like I said, it weighs like a ton. It's like 50 pounds. And the speaker is pretty heavy. I think the speaker is about 18 pounds. I looked at the model of this speaker. Is a PM-23, I believe. And because these radios weren't built with an internal speaker. You had to have an external speaker. And supposedly the speaker, this radio has 500 ohm and a 5,000 ohm impedance for like the speaker. I don't know. So supposedly you cannot just put any external speaker on, although I've seen some, but I don't know. Anyway, he threw in a speaker. So like I said, he gave me a deal for the whole thing. This one works perfectly well, the S-38B. The only thing that's missing is the little plate that goes here, is the H logo that goes there. That's the only thing that's missing, but this one works perfectly. This one is the band spread works fine. The tuning is pretty good. And this one has a speaker right here, and this one is pretty good. It's pretty good shape. Everything is intact in this one. So that's my haul. The SX25 Super Defiant from Hallicrafters. The speaker, S38B, and the Longines Symphonette solid state De-Luxe multi-zone portable solid state. And I'll be making videos on each and one of them, you know, tuning them up and different stations and so on. So yeah, this is my first vintage radio buy. Yeah, and I'll be looking for more. I'm actually looking for a Hammerland and maybe another Hallicrafter, maybe a later model like something from the 60s, something along that line. Anyway, I want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And I've been taking a little break for the last couple of weeks or so. So I'll be making videos after the holidays, you know, spending time with my family and my son. And there you go. This is my my little shack. Those right now it's packed up with a lot of stuff. Okay, let's not look at the booze. And so that's my haul right there, vintage radio haul. And of course the other two radios that I always listen to, the Grundig Satellite 750 and the scanners right there, the Uniden scanner. That's an old 8-track radio back there, AM, FM, Lloyd's radio. I had that for years. I actually found that in the trash, and it was working fine. I never tried the 8-track player, but I don't have 8 tracks. If I run into 8 tracks, then I'll test it out and see if it works. So there you go. Thank you for watching. And like I said, enjoy your holidays and have a, you know, wonderful new year. And take care, everybody. Bye.